Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Pickup Books. I am Komal and in today's video I'll be recommending 5 books to read in your 20s. 20s is a great time to develop a new habit that stays with you forever, and reading is one such habit. If you are in your 20s and you haven't read a book till now, then I urge you to pick any of these books or any other books for that matter, because it is never too late for reading. I started reading when I was 18 or 19 years old, and that was the best decisions I've made, the best habit that I developed. So without any further delay, let me introduce you to those 5 books. The first book is Sapiens by Yuval Noah Harari. This is one of the most informative and interesting books that I have ever read, and it has definitely changed the way that I see and pursue things. The book is about how Homo sapiens came into existence, what were all the revolutions that took place, like the industrial and agricultural revolutions. It talks about how money was started, what was the foundation for religion, the digital era that is going on. It talks about everything about past, present and future. After reading this book, you will realize how important it is to think critically, and what I like the most about this book is that the author, Yuval Noah Harari, does not come to a conclusion saying this is right or this is wrong. He is just stating facts and he is talking as a historian. This book is very well written and very well researched, and it is a great book to start reading history. And the next book is Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. The first investment that you need to make is in buying this book, and after completely reading and implementing what is said in this book, you will be able to convert the 200 rupees that you spent on buying this book to lakhs. I swear on that. With examples from Rich Dad and Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki educates the readers about accounting, market laws, economics, assets, liabilities, and so many other interesting topics that school or even college fail to teach us. It is interesting to see how your mindset will change right after reading this book. For me, the concept of money before reading this book was that just earning and spending money lavishly, but after reading this book, I was more intrigued in investing money, trying to build different sources of income, and not just earning money but making money earn for you. And the next book is A River in Darkness by Masashi Ishikawa. I don't think many people are aware about this book, but this is one book that changed my life completely, and I'm not even kidding about it. This is a story about a Japanese man who escaped from North Korea and his struggles while he was living there. This book alone teaches so much about life, and one main takeaway from this book is that our privileges, how we take them for granted and still whine about it. If you're watching this video, then you are privileged to own a smartphone and an internet connection to watch someone else recommend you books, and let me tell you, you are privileged than most people. And 20s is the time where we see others live a very lavish life and expect to live in the same way. At the same time, we grumble about the things that we already have. This is one of the greatest epiphanies I had after reading this book, that to be grateful for whatever I have today. And the next book is Shoe Dog by Phil Knight. This book is for all the entrepreneur minds who wants to build something on their own but think that it is a crazy idea to execute it. Phil Knight was 23 years old when he started out his company Blue Ribbon, which is now a multi-billionaire company called Nike. I made a separate video about the lessons learned, so you can check that out. One thing that I really liked about Phil Knight was his determination. He never stopped for whatsoever reason. If a task demanded 50% of his effort, then he would give it 100%. Even after achieving great feats, Phil Knight did not stop. One thing that was left on his bucket list was to write a memoir, and this is the memoir where Phil Knight takes you on a journey where Nike is in its nascent stage to a brand that is loved by so many. And the last book is 1984. This is a dystopian novel by George Orwell which talks about totalitarian rule in the year 1984. If not any other book from this list, you should and must read this book at least, because it teaches us so much about the society that we live in. In times like this, it is really important for us to be aware about our rights and to not blindly follow someone or something for influential, political, religious, or any other beliefs without knowing what the intention behind it is and if it is actually a right thing to do. This book will open your minds to a different set of thinking, and it is really hard to go back and see the world how it was before reading this book. I also made a separate video about this book, so you can check that out as well. That's it for today's video. Thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments down below if you have read any of these books or you're planning to read these. If you enjoyed watching this video, then leave a like, share it with your friends and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you next time. Until then, take care. Bye bye.